Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Family Podcast with your two favorite brothers. My name is Sammy.
My name is Don.
And welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome. If you haven't subscribed...
What you doing?
Yeah, don't know what you're doing. You need to subscribe to your bros. We're going to bring you entertainment, education, and everything in the middle. So, let's start this off nice and proper. What I got on, Don?
Yo, what's good, my brother?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Nice. I like it. How's your week been?
It's been busy, you know. It's been busy. I've been plotting. Obviously, you got the pressures of work.
Yeah.
But you also...
I know that one all too well, bro.
Yeah, and I've been building this thing. We just passed the 2K on our Instagram, innit? So I've been trying to push people to that. Now, let me explain something real quickly, yeah? The only reason I care, about numbers in terms of 2K on the Instagram, it's because I get cake.
Oh, is it?
That's the only reason.
Not even the swipe up feature. That's live.
Man don't care. Swipe up, swipe left, swipe right. I don't care.
You don't even get that at 2K. I think it's 4 or something like that.
See, but I care. I don't care. All I care about.
It's easier, innit? You could post a video and be like, swipe up to the episode, innit?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
But we've got a good fan base. I hate calling them fans. Like, you know, we got a good community.
Good family.
Yeah.
We got the family, baby.
We got a good community. I call it community because some people in there, you know, I love watch up video and you know what I'm saying? So it's a good community, innit? And family always you see it. So
if you want to be part of the family, subscribe, like, comment,
do all of that good stuff, innit? But aside from that, you know,
it's
cake. It's cake me I want. Cake.
Yeah. Hey, listen, bro.
But yeah, what about you still? Let me guess. Bro, I am tired. Say it.
Fam. I'm shattered, bro. Shattered. Like, so what? Wednesday I had a performance. Monday, Tuesday was mad busy at work. And you know when you're gonna take a day off, innit? You have to do like triple times the work just to make sure everything's cool and blessed. So it was that. And then I came back to a mountain of work, innit? And yeah, just going through it really. But I remember speaking to someone and I was saying to them, the thing about me is that I don't care enough in it to let it affect my mental. So I'm very much a person like, okay, you signed up for a management role. Nobody put a gun to your head and said to you, you have to be a manager, innit? So you have to take the rough with the smooth, innit?
I hate crybaby managers. I can't stand them. It's like, what did you think they were giving you the money for?
Yeah. So for me, it's like, it's part of kind of human trait to vent, you know, and to get it all out in whatever way a person tends to do that, innit? You notice that people who hold it in just explode one time and you're just like, raw, why is he acting like that? So I try not to...
Where's the ketchup, bruv?
Yeah.
Where's the ketchup? Is this guy really wilding out about ketchup?
Yeah, it's not the ketchup, bro. It's something else, innit? Got blue balls. But yeah, no, so for me, I
say Miss Ketchup not doing her thing, yeah.
One. I said Miss Ketchup. Yeah, so for me, I take the rough with the smooth, innit? So it's just one of those weeks, innit? Like I need more sleep, I need more food, I need more money, do you get what I'm saying? Like it's just, you just get to a point where it's like, all right, bro, like we gonna ride this out. Pressure makes diamonds and that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hear that. I want to take a quick second to say Situations is back. It will be in a separate video that I will link below. So we'll look out for that, innit? If you've not watched it before, we ask either or questions with a twist. And so today, because we have no guest, Don.
I feel like man's a guinea pig.
Don will be taking on the situations. People want to know about you, bro.
All right.
You know, you're an enigma. You know, because...
Why does everyone say this?
Because I'm kind of the face of the podcast,
okay,
innit?
In terms
true. Of the page and the social media and all the rest of it.
But that's just because I don't like really social... Like, I do social media because social media is something to do. And, you know, it has a massive implication on the brand that we create, innit? But at the same time, you know, like, I'm not really the biggest fan. But if you want to come around for chicken, you get me? Then you'll see the real Don, innit? You know what I'm saying?
That. But I just think, you know, it'll be good. No.
I hear you.
Explore your mental a bit more.
Calm.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
So today,
Yo.
I couldn't even. This is not even a topic you research, innit?
So mad. Sam doing the research is like, I don't know, Einstein not knowing mathematics.
So we're heading into the Wild West, innit?
Okay.
But this was a question that I thought was quite interesting. Yeah. The question is,
Sorry, before you start, someone's just trying to call me. I declined the call, One day I'm actually going to answer and put them on blast on the podcast and figure out what I'm going.
You know, with the new mixer that I'm trying to get, it allows you to pair up your phone.
Oh, sick.
So you should be able to get
I'll slap someone on loudspeaker and be like, hello? You know, it's going to be like, hi, it's the National Deaf Children's Society. We just wondered if you would increase your donation.
Oh, man. So, this week's topic that we're going to be talking about, is should women be submissive to men?
Woo!
But
I understand why you couldn't research that one.
Yeah. But
historically, though.
Yeah, hold on. But because we're not women, that's not a question we could ask. So the question, I'm going to rephrase it a bit, innit?
Okay.
Are you worthy of a submissive woman, or should you even want a submissive woman to be your partner? These are the questions.
Whatever food you like.
Yeah, bro. So
bark like a dog. Woof.
Okay, so first of all,
Yeah.
Let me read the definition. Yeah.
Okay.
The action of accepting or yielding to a superior force or the will of an authority of another person. That's mad. That superior force,
Yeah.
Those are some words, you know. Or the action of presenting a proposal, application, or other document for consideration. Oh, we don't need to know about that. So that's like, I'm submitting my paper. Yeah, we don't need to know about that. Thank you very much, Google. Over information.
I said back to uni,
I hated that, bro. I hated that. And I had to get a barcode, you know, when you submitted your work.
Yeah, back in the back in the day where you couldn't do online submission, innit? And you had to walk in and then they had to put the little barcode on your thing, scan your thing, take your ID card. That was long.
Bro, it was so long. I remember when I was doing my dissertation.
For you man them in the trap, you don't understand this stuff, don't worry.
I had to submit my dissertation. It was the last day. I went and I ran out of printer credits.
Oh man,
it's a 5,000 word document, innit?
You was printing like that?
Yeah, I just had to go. Like, I didn't have any printer ink at my house, innit?
Okay.
So I just went.
That's the L.
Did it? Yeah, I did it up. Like, you need more credits. I was running around to this office, that office, trying to get it done. Bro, it was so long.
I just sent it to my brethren. I'm not paying for more printer credits.
Yeah, brother, it was mad.
I'm in uni. Chicken and chips is expensive.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not, innit? Everything's cheaper in uni, innit? But you just don't realize it until you come out.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Apart from the fact that actually nothing is cheaper because they actually just slap it all on.
No, and I don't think it's cheaper because you don't actually have that much money.
Well, the problem is you don't actually have money. The money doesn't belong to you. The money belongs to someone else. And
yeah, but it's not that much. Like, I mean, for me, innit? Like, I had to pay the accommodation and all the rest of it. Yeah. So the money that I actually had to live, innit?
Yeah.
It wasn't actually that much, innit?
No, I was Ja Rule living it up, bro.
Oh, that's mad, isn't it?
But do you know what? Yeah, you say that, but you have to take into consideration that I'm a young child who has no understanding or discipline around money at that stage, innit? So it's like Ciroc bottles every day, but we already established my uni life was lit.
Yeah. No. And I think you live with so many more people. Like, I didn't live with that many people. So.
Yeah, no, Mills was kind of sick because it'll be like, bro, like, should we just go halves on chicken? And it'll be like, yeah, boom.
Yeah, I didn't go on halves with nobody.
Yeah, ever. Your uni experience was dry, bro.
I did not like my uni. I've been open about it.
Yeah, you have.
I didn't enjoy my uni experience.
Listen, bro, like, can you hurry up and make me a millionaire? Yeah, I really,
you gotta do it yourself.
Really want to show you guys a documentary or some sort of movie or something about my uni experience. I can't even quantify it in words, bro.
Okay, let's get back to the topic at hand, though. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about whether you want a submissive woman, innit? Go on.
Oh, to me? Nah, bro. I mean, I hate this question. All right. To some degree, innit? Like, you don't want, like, wishy-washy, innit? Like, it's like, Like, cause
whatever food you like.
Yeah. Like, imagine a man has a ute, yeah, and it's a son in it, and you know how like Ghanaian African heritage is, the son is like, and especially if you have the first son in it, your first child is a son in it. And imagine my son telling my wife, in it, I'm hungry now, you know, and she's like, okay, I'll just go make you some food then. What? Are you mad? What? Because he's got what the authority and the force and the power, bro. Maths has force, bro. Equations equal force, bro. What is it? Saturn times power equals force.
I'm not even gonna pretend to know.
I think it's speed. I can't remember. Yeah, but anyway, you know, all
I think it's speed and power equals strength.
Oh, well, I thought it was speed and power equal force, but I don't know, innit? You see them people, yeah, who do all of this stuff, yeah, every day, and deal with the mathematics and do coding and stuff like that. They're laughing at us right now. But anyway, yeah, not that submissive, innit? But I suppose enough to have a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? Enough for somebody to have a view without being forceful. Enough for, you know, you to have bants. Enough for there to be entertainment within your life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want so much submission that it's like, you know, that whatever anybody who has some sort of force says, just shakeable, innit?
So let me ask you another question on the back of that, yeah? And I'll vent my ideas a bit later on in it. But do you think that she should be submissive to you?
Oh, okay.
Because it's different having a submissive personality, yeah, where you kind of are everybody's doormat, yeah. But like it's what you were saying before, like your son tells you Wagwan, your husband tells you Wagwan, your manager tells you Wagwan.
Yeah, that's wild.
All of those things. So,
but even with me, yeah, like I'm not always right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you want that flavor, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a spice person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not scared with the chili sauce and that. So when I'm looking for a potential partner, I wouldn't want my wife not to have no flavor. Like you gotta have some kick. Like I'm not saying like, you know, you get vexed and start smashing plates all around my yard. Like I've got people who are gonna see that, neighbors but I'm saying that, you know, like if you truly believe something, like push back. Because I think when we're talking about being submissive, it's too far on the extreme. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's no midpoint. It's like, oh yeah, like totally submissive. Like that's mad. Oh yeah, let's go to my mum's. All right, let's go to Sam's. All right, I'm not gonna be home for 4 days. All right, I slept with another girl. All right, what? That's mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like totally submissive. What? Because I got power and force. That's wild.
So you know what? Yeah, my view on this is it's not actually up to the woman.
Speak.
I had to leave that pause for effect.
Yeah, let him marinate.
You see, I know I have to do my thing, you know. But I don't actually think it's up to the woman. You know how sometimes when a certain person walks in the room, yeah, they command the room.
Yeah.
And they have an aura about them, and people want to know about who they are, what they do, and this, that, and the other. I think it's exactly the same dynamic in a relationship. A woman comes into a relationship, and a man, because of his competencies, the way he leads, and the way that he carries himself, forces her to play, I don't want to say a secondary role in it, because it's not a secondary role, but understand that his decisions are high quality decisions most of the time.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, they can leave, but I hear you.
What do you mean they can leave?
Well, they could divorce you. Like if they're not feeling, because you're saying that you command it naturally, innit? But some people just aren't open to receiving.
Well, this brings me on to my another point, which is slightly more contentious, innit? Yeah. And that is women today are being conditioned, to absolutely reject the idea that a man can lead them.
I agree with that. Yeah. But I agree with that as a man. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've got a slight bias, but
but I also think the inverse is happening as well. That certain outlets, are making men more feminine.
Oh no, definitely.
I don't want to say more feminine. I want to say more accepting of behaviors that used to be classified as feminine.
No, definitely. That's fact.
And so, of course, now, if that's happening and you're one of those guys, the likelihood that you're going to run into a domineering woman is high. Yeah. If women are being conditioned to be more independent, which I don't think is a bad thing, yeah, and the idea that they have to look after themselves, they're more independent, the level of competency that you have to show as a man
goes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it all happened when you let them bloody work. No, I'm joking.
Hey, listen, somebody's got that big red cancellation pen.
Hey, bro, like, listen, everybody knows me. I do stuff for Bants. And if you're cancelling me over that, you ain't listened to enough of the podcast.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Nah. And I think the thing is, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like anything. You know, you can have an organization, yeah, and while the organization's starting, that's your easy period. You can do whatever you want. Like, I've been on projects here, or new initiatives. When it starts, everybody just wants it to work. If you can make it work, run with it. Then what happens a couple of days later, a couple of months, and people start to put in some structure, you know, and then when you used to turn up at 10 o'clock, you can't do that no more because the thing starts at 9. That's when they press record. And if you're not there, you know, certain structures start to come in place. And I believe that's what's happened with society. You know, we've played around with things. We're still playing around with a lot of things, but we played around with things. And now we're starting, I wouldn't say we're starting to get structure, but people are starting to think more. And not everybody who thinks comes up with rational
good ideas.
Yeah.
It's really hard to come up with a good idea.
And I think because of that, that's why we are where we are. So what happens, you know, some people coin feminism as being totally independent. But some females allow men to embark on feminist ideologies and would champion them as a man who
is a feminist
and stands for women. Other women who are feminists would say that a man could never be a feminist because by his very nature, he's oppressive. Both of them now have many forums that they can put their opinions out, and many people who believe exactly the same thing as them
can band behind them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now what we've been told by things like social media are that if you have a great following, your ideas mean something.
But also,
and you're an influencer.
And I also think that the social media space, is heavily dominated by women.
Of course.
Yeah,
a lot of things are heavily dominated by women.
But I mean man's mashing up my microphone. But the reason that I say that in the way that I've said it is because when you look at things like cancel culture, when you look at things like people being labeled toxic and masculine, a lot of that, it doesn't come from other men. You feel me?
Yeah, no,
it comes from a female space. And this is what I'm saying. You know, if you try to thrive in a situation like that, and you're playing the game, you have to take on certain qualities as a man.
Yeah.
That for me is not the same qualities you would take on if you were raising a family. You feel what I'm saying?
Of course,
it's an acquiescent type of situation, you know, because look, it's a difficult one, because a lot of things happen to women at the hands of men, which is diabolical.
Yeah, definitely.
And so you can get where some women come from when they talk about their experiences with men, especially if they've been abused, especially if they've been in relationships that were incredibly toxic. They were blamed for a lot of stuff that, you know, wasn't their fault, you know. But for me, I'm not talking from that space. I can't talk from that space because I'm not someone who smashes up my wife.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not somebody who's a tyrant to my daughter.
And also, I think, you know, sorry, finish your point, Carl. I don't want you to forget.
Yeah, but women have to understand, that men do not want overly aggressive females.
Yeah,
we want you to have drive. I want, I can't speak for all men. Let me speak for myself right now. I'm looking to my camera,
No, but I'm here. I can verify. That's 2 out of what? And
something billion.
That's
so that's like $1 billion.
Nah, yeah, but we hold significant weight, bro. Nah,
We like 10 men.
Yeah.
You know? No, but I do think that I even forgot what I was gonna say, bro.
Mad.
I even forgot. I got so gassed up in it. So gassed up, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, but I do think that in this society, yeah, men don't want women who are aggressive and so.
No one wants a man that. No one wants a woman who could potentially clothesline you and end your life still.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's more than physical power, right? Because if Rox decided she was gonna go into bodybuilding, innit, and get hencher than me, yeah, all right, innit. But
see, but there's a lot of men who wouldn't, all right.
Yeah, but if she wants to do that, she can't do it. Whether that's you or her. But you might be right, because if I was to say to her, why are you gonna do that? Do you understand that you're gonna lose your period?
Yeah.
You understand that you're going to have a clit the size of a finger.
That's wild.
Yeah, you're going to lose most of your breast tissue, you know, and you're going to do irreparable damage to your liver if you are considering doing it non-naturally.
And if you ain't listened to if they ain't listened to the episode with Sam, you know.
She said it, yeah.
Yeah.
And so for me, I would point those things out, be like, do you want to do it? And Roxanne, for everything that we get into sometimes, she respects my opinion. And this is where I think we've unknowingly stumbled onto the point, innit?
Yeah.
Does your woman respect your opinion?
There we go.
Because if she respects your opinion, she's more likely to what people call submit.
Yeah.
But she's not submitting. She's taking on board a good idea.
Yeah. No,
or a good presentation of an idea. And this is where I think it is. Some men believe that whatever do options they give a woman, yeah, they should
bow down.
They should bow down and say, "Oh, it's because you're the man." But for me, like any leader, you have to prove your worth.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like why you got testosterone, balls, and all the rest of it. That's not enough for a woman to say, all right, I'm going to follow you somewhere. You could lead her into a damn ditch.
Bro, but this is the thing. And I think also when it comes to quote unquote being submissive, yeah, it's the understanding where, because men can be submissive too, innit?
I don't like that.
And I know Sammy don't like that, innit? But I think that the understanding is that there's something that someone has that you lack. Do you know what I'm saying? So you will see a lot of men, yeah, be submissive in relation to children, innit? Because they can't child rear. Do you get what I'm saying? They can't. And some people may say that it's different, innit? Because there's not that level of power and force, innit? But actually, I see men them crumble when their children get taken away. Do you know what I'm saying? So there is a level of submitting.
Yeah, but is that submission though?
Well, what does the definition say?
Oh, I'm on the wrong page. The action of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person.
Yeah, of course. So then in terms of the will or authority of someone else, innit, and yielding, man them yield when the child is used as a tool, right?
Yeah, but sometimes they don't. Like
sometimes they don't. But my comment is that, you know, that.
And I would argue that if they're submitting to anyone, they're submitting to the will of their children. And not the woman.
The child doesn't know anything.
No, but it's because of the child. Like if the woman was to say, I'm leaving, you say, go on then.
But what if the baby was in the stomach? So the baby's not even really formed. This is proper theology and ethics.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, if a woman was to leave, with her no baby belly, and say, I'm going, you would say, let me help you pack your bags. The fact that she's pregnant is giving you room to pause. That's because of your child, not because of her.
Really? But
that's not because of her. Because if you take the baby out of the equation, you're telling her to kick rocks.
All the time? Well, actually, no, that's a different debate. Yeah, I've got to stay on my point. Yeah.
So if she was going to leave and you were okay with her leaving, then, you know, she's going to leave. Yeah. But But another life.
1 second.
Oh, go on.
No, because it's gonna open up a new topic. You wanna?
Yeah, go on. I think I made my point.
All right, calm.
Quite convincingly as well.
Have you seen what I got on with Cardi?
No.
What? You been living under a rock?
Nah, bro. I saw some video of her and Future, and they were like brocking it on the dance floor, or twerking and stuff like that.
I didn't even
and
see
I was
that.
like, these are not people I'm going to follow. So
I don't know the I don't know the
just
full story, because you know me, I ain't about the research like Sammy. But my understanding is I think he cheated on her, innit?
Again?
No. What's the name of Cardi? Is it Cardi? The football player?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cardi B.
No, fam. No, I'm talking about the football player.
I don't know who that is. Cardi.
I could be wrong in it. Fam, you know me, I don't...
Mario Cardi.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Oh, that dude that plays for Inter Milan.
One second. Let me bring this up in it, because I don't want it to... Yay! See? Yeah. So, you know, when we talk about submission and all of that, innit? Yeah, Cardi. Yeah, see, Mario Cardi. See,
Mario Cardi. Yeah.
So, I believe, Sammy's on the research thing, innit? I believe that he cheated on his girl, innit? But I don't know the ins and outs. But what I do know is that this guy has been moving the wettest, sloppiest. Bro, it's wild the way this brother's been moving.
Hold on.
What are you saying? Research time.
And
so
he actually plays for PSG now.
So would you say that he's submissive? He's got submissive tendencies?
What did you say? He's moving what?
He's moving wet.
Yeah, bro. Nobody likes that.
Yeah. I've seen bear man.
Sorry, nobody like. And you know what's mad?
He's wild.
Women don't like that. Yeah, and the only reason a woman would like that is because she wants to dominate you. She wants to lord it over your head. Yeah, and she wants to use it to make you do things that you wouldn't have done if you'd played your position properly.
So then men are submissive.
Men can be submissive. Yeah.
Thank you.
Men, look, men can be submissive, yeah? But it's not attractive for men to be submissive. And women who are worth
you reckon in its entirety?
Yes, I think that women, do not respect.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, do not respect men who are submissive.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I'd believe that, and I'd be hard pressed to find somebody who stands in my face without lying in it.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, it's so crazy. Yeah, I've been in situations where I could have been portrayed as submissive. Yeah, and the reason why it's so mad. Yeah, because everybody who knows me from a little boy in it knows that I'll punch you up in it. Like there's been like crazy work here so that my DBS is clean in it. Like I'm talking about people spend hours with me making sure that I don't fly off the handle in it. And I remember being at one party in it. I was gonna fuck somebody up in it. I won't go into the ins and outs because then people are gonna be able to tell who's who and all the rest of it in it. But I remember I was gonna fuck somebody up, and I just had to say something dumb in it, like, and just cut from the situation in it and do something that was out of character in it. And then I remember like I came home and I was vexed that I did it in it. But I was like, fam, the alternative was this guy's face would have got smashed into a table. Yeah, but sometimes I'm actually glad in it that I had to handle it that way.
See, sometimes it's about knowing, and although another thing about like this idea of being submissive and being like dominant, is that some people don't understand context. Yeah, very true. And so, for example, I've seen this clip of this man. He's trying to get into a club, and the bouncer is, I think, is Baddie Heary, and if you don't know who Baddie Heary is, he's a bad brother, fam. He's a kickboxer, and he's got rep on the road as well, innit? Man does work. So this guy's trying to get into the club, and giving it to him, and he's calm. I'm not gonna allow you to come in. You're gonna have to wait out there, bro. Come outside, fam. Why you being like that? Let me teach you a lesson. Someone goes, taps him on the shoulder. You know who that is? Bro, do you know who that is? But if nobody tapped him on the shoulder, people would have assumed that he was taking on a submissive role. Yeah. Because he didn't want to engage in violence. But the truth of the matter is, somebody are going to get hurt real bad. Yeah, bro. You know? And he knows that. And sometimes that's a real power move. To me, when you know what the outcome is going to be, so you take another outcome despite what people think of you, that is true leadership.
Fam, I can't lie, that was my boy's G. I would have fucked him up and still remained in his house because it was quay out in it. I would have slept in his yard after busting his face.
Drink his milk.
Yeah, yep. And he would have asked me, do I want breakfast in the morning, innit? But innit,
that's real submission.
Yeah,
man.
I couldn't bring myself
Bruv,
to do it,
if somebody whips your ass and you make them breakfast, yeah.
Family would have had no choice. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Put me outside? I'll bust your face again.
You're submissive.
I'll dash you out your own house. And if your boy's on it, you know, it can get cracking in it. Cause to be honest, bro.
If it was me, if it was me, fam, I will go, here's your breakfast. Break the plate off your head. Ching, ching, ching.
Yeah. It would have taken, I can't lie, it would have taken a lot in it. Like, his boys would have had to make a agreement to F man up in it, basically, in it. Which is a possibility, and I'm not Superman, in it. Like, it's a possibility in it, but before that, he would have got his head bust something different.
But this is what I'm saying.
The thing that he said was wild.
But this is what I'm saying. And okay, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. We are in love with the idea of like someone like the Punisher, yeah, who just doesn't care. He's emming everyone. But that's not
like that.
Yeah. Eventually,
that's what I realized, isn't it?
Eventually, those guys, come to realize that they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and that a lot of the actions that they took where they were extremely violent, and they were doing it for clout. They were living a life that was dictated by other people and not for themselves. And again, this is what I'm saying. When you talk about submission, it's like, okay, you might not be submitting to your wife, yeah? But you're submitting to all of the other people who want you to be something that you're actually not. And to me, that's worse. Like, I'm not really a submissive person, yeah? But if I was going to submit to something that I knew I would submit to as a person in terms of in line with my values and stuff like that, I'd rather do that than submit for clout.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think when it comes to this question, the easy answer is, because this question is not an easy one, yeah?
No.
And so I think the easy answer is always like them say, women should submit to men, innit? But it's like, but a certain type of man.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Yeah, a certain type of man.
You know, like, you have to be equally yoked, innit? Like, for me, there's some people who will submit to, as you said, some people are not to others, innit? And so, for example, I remember when we spoke to Meltre, innit? And he was talking about kind of his woman knew what the plan was. Do you know what I'm saying? His wife knew what the plan was, and she agreed to that plan, innit? So even when, you know, technically some mandem who have lots of money would be like, nah, she shouldn't have submitted in that stage, innit? She agreed to submit. She understood, she understood the mantra, innit? She understood what the plan was. And that's what I was saying before. That's cool, innit?
Yeah.
But not every girl's on that. So if you...
But this is what I'm saying. Women submit to the quality, of your decision-making and your planning.
Yeah.
And the more you do what you say you're going to do, the more submission you get.
Yeah.
Just by design. Women don't want to do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Yeah. I don't think they want to do the heavy lifting. And I think this is true because if you have a situation where somebody breaks into your yard, your woman will feel away if you say, I'm scared, you go. Do you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And so this is how I feel like the dynamic needs to be. The reason why she will call it submission, she submits to you is because on days like that, you have to step up.
Yeah.
On day, you feel what I'm saying? And so that's where I think it is. And also that your decision making doesn't lead her into a ditch.
And and this is what's interesting, isn't it? Some men will be like, all right, there's someone in the yard, innit? Let's go down the back of the window. We're going to jump back in the yard. I'm going to surprise the person because they're not going to expect us to come through the front door, innit? Some people will be like, rah, yeah, man's got a chinger in the cupboard. Throw me that, innit? Some people will be like, this is about to be a ruckus. Hide under the bed. Man's going to punch up this guy, innit?
And then some people will be like, we'll wait till he comes to the front room, innit? And we'll lock him in the front room so he can't escape.
Exactly. And they are all, as you said, people with a plan, innit? To some degree. And different girls will like different things. You know, I've been, I don't know whether to say fortunate or unfortunate, innit? To see some of my guys go beast mode on other people, innit? Like fully smash a man's face in. But the reaction from the girl wasn't what you thought it was, innit? It wasn't, oh, look at him, he's so strong. It was like, I'm scared of my own man, you know? But there are other girls who would have been, you know, cheerleader doing the thing. And that's why I say that if you're not equally yoked, then it won't make sense either way. Because the person can be aggressive, but you don't like aggression. You've never
I also think, look, men and women are very similar, in most things, But the extremes are very, very extreme. Yeah. And you know how girls like to play with you. They punch you in the ribs sometimes, innit? They do a lot of these things and you like, ha, 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 and you push her back and whatever. And she thinks that's the capability of your violence.
Yeah.
That's not your violence. Like your violence is 100 times that.
Yeah.
Like things that and you see it sometimes where girls are watching certain type of videos, innit? And they have to turn away or whatever, innit? I'm not speaking of all girls, of women. I'm not speaking of all women. But a man will just sit there and just watch it. Yeah. And our bandwidth for violence, is much wider.
Bro, I get scared.
And not, I can't
lie. I get scared because, like, you see when girls do that little bang thing, like, I've done it back to some girls and they've been like, oh, you hurt me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I don't, like.
How many times has the play wrestling, like, ended in her, like, ow, ow, ow. And you're like, oh, my bad. And you feel like a monster, innit?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm like, and you know that, let's face it, innit? Like,
you want hot chocolate?
And that's the thing, like, I don't have a predisposition to a certain type of woman, innit? Like, in terms of, like, body physicality, innit? So some
I'm
girls,
a wanderer, baby.
Fam, she's too long, but we won't ever go there, innit? But then, but as I said, but there's other girls, you know, who are a bit more meaty, innit? Like, who man's like, yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway, so, like, for someone else, who doesn't look like someone like Janae, innit? Like, someone like Janae, although she's leng, I actually be scared of her still, cause she's slim, innit? She's very petite, innit? But she talks like a mad woman, fam. Yeah, I know. You have to. No, I don't care. You can't do UFC on her. No, you have to back it. That's wild. You have to back it up. You talk, Janae Aiko. I'm looking into this camera. Janae Aiko. You talk some madness, in your songs, You call yourself the Pussy Fairy. Listen, you better be on it, you know. Like, you better be able to handle some mad. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is my thing as well. Like, everybody does it on Instagram and Facebook and they talk up their sex game, innit? Don't just talk for talking's sake, innit? Oh my days. Just shut your mouth, if you can't do what you're saying. Like, so who was that girl, who was you showed me her and she was playing basketball? I didn't show you nothing. Oh, magic. Anyway. We'll talk about our basketball capability, bro. Who? I don't know. Wolf. Gem Wolf. Okay, yeah. So Gem Wolf. I don't know who she is. It's an alleged thing. So Gem Wolf, You know what I wanted to do? I was gonna actually do this, I was actually gonna put on my Instagram story. I was just gonna write Carmella Clutch in it, and then I was gonna put in the next slide. If you know who that is, you're a disgrace. Do I don't know who that is, it? Yeah, I don't know who that is. But you know, man of the cloth and all that. Yeah, come on, bro. I've been telling people. But you know Gem Wolf, So someone like that, if I was play fighting with her, I wouldn't really expect her to get hurt, innit? But she might actually get hurt. That's a form of body shaming. You should be ashamed of yourself, young man. Don't come with that bullshit, innit? It ain't body shaming shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, But I'm just saying, innit? Like, for example, like, you may feel like she might start play fighting with you. You may just do the little touch and you're like, right, that wasn't too much force, innit? As a man, innit? You're just like, right, that was calm, innit? It was probably like the same that she hit me. And she might be like, ow. You're like, the fuck? And that's, I can't lie, yeah, that's why I'm scared. Because sometimes that's happened. And I've been like, no, bro. How? Like, do you get what I'm saying? But
if you want to go that way, you need Valentina Shevchenko or someone like that still.
No, yeah, that's
because she gonna take your punches still.
No. But the thing that she would deliver might spin your brain. No, forget that.
That is bad.
But yeah, that was my point, isn't it?
And I think, sometimes I hear guys and they're so scared, innit? So, for example, we take the Valentina Shevchenko thing, or women who are fitness athletes who are proper buff, innit?
Yeah.
And they hate the idea that a woman would seem more masculine than themselves, and again, I get it. And look, I think there's
Do you know what it is? People are temperamental, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think there's a appropriate pairing. Like, if you're with the right person, like you said, being equally yoked, you balance each other out.
Yeah, 100.
And I think that's what you have to look for. I think so much of this conversation about whether your woman should submit to you or whether you should be more pliable, it's a weird question, innit? Because actually, the fundamentals of your relationship will bring a balance anyway.
I was about to say, I feel like if you have to ask it or you have to request it, you're probably with the wrong person.
Yeah, because I feel like there's men with an obsession. Like, you have to submit to me. And if you don't submit, then it don't work.
But that means that the girl is not submitting, and that means you chose the wrong one.
Exactly. And so for me, it's like, I shouldn't have to tell you about submission.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
Like, no one's a kid, innit? Like, no, as a big man, yeah, your room will get messy, innit? If you leave it messy for time, bro, I'm talking about months, bro. You lose the status of big man. You're a little child, innit? Someone needs to tell you to come and clean up your room. That's a problem, innit? Big men either clean up their room or they get a cleaner. You see it? And so if you have to ask your girl to be submissive, innit? That this is not working, babe, and the problem is that you're not submissive enough. You chose the wrong one. You're a little child. Go and find a woman that matches you, or learn how to be Ross Clark single. That's what man's saying, innit? With chest, innit?
Wow, all of them.
Yeah, because I'm just like, raw, like, come on, bro. Like, we can't keep doing this, innit? Like, you're telling me, yeah, you never saw the red flags from time, and you married you never, all this time that you was courting and that, it wasn't a Vegas wedding. Well, I hope not, innit? But, you didn't clock nothing over time. You didn't see no red flags. You didn't see nothing in it. Nothing at all. Nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you decided to stay in that relationship. Like, divorce don't exist. Now, I know that in some cultures, under some religions, it's not really what people want, innit? But if the thing don't work, it just don't work. If you gotta ask your girl, oh yeah, babe, I need you to be submissive today, This is what the problem is. Like,
you don't submit.
You don't submit. I'm talking to my mum, yeah? And she was saying that sometimes she has to submit to my dad. Why can't you be like my mum? It's mad, bro. You got the wrong one, fam. It's wild out here.
Yeah, it's mad.
Imagine having those conversations. Your little kids running around going, Mummy, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You don't want that.
Yeah. And I think that there are women who are very headstrong. But the way that you do what you're supposed to do is by doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you got to play
look, a woman who has high value, yeah? Because, again, I'm going to be real serious. Not all men are the same. Not all women are the same. And they both don't produce the same type of results. Yeah? So you're going to marry somebody and they're going to be set on a certain income.
Yeah.
Because of the way that they see the world and this, that, and the other. And certain people are not going to be on that income. They're going to be on a different income. And that's just life, innit? Let's not pretend to anybody, yeah?
Yeah, what does Cardi say? Bro, don't deserve no, that's right. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not true. Because those broke guys, yeah, all they have time to do is sex. They don't work.
But again,
so they usually lay pipe proper.
But again, that is specific to the type of woman that she is, and the type of man that she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you go to the club and you speak to Cardi B, and you know your funds aren't proper like that, but you're too busy looking for a bad B, you're gonna have a bad problem.
Yeah,
it's just straight up, innit? Bro, like, do the maths.
But then it's like for me, innit? It's different with Cardi because Cardi has found a way to monetize whatever it is she does, innit?
Yeah, of course.
But some women love Cardi, live vicariously through her, but don't have any of the accolades that she has.
Favorite track? Well, one of my favorite tracks. I don't want no girl who can't cook me no food. You get me? I just want the rest with the snoot. You get me?
I hear you.
Yeah, fam. Like, there's just certain things that certain men will want, innit? And certain things that other men won't want. And certain things that girls want, and certain things that certain girls won't want.
I feel like a lot of the things that men looked for before are becoming problems for women because they see it as a time in which women had no rights. When you had to cook your man your food, you also had to sleep with him when he said, and if you wanted to have more sex than him, you were called a hysterical woman.
Yep.
You know, you weren't allowed to vote. You weren't allowed to exercise your point of view. And so they've kind of thrown the baby out with the bathwater. Like, I don't want to cook for you. I'm not even going to learn how to cook for myself.
That's wild, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? No, you should, as a man, you should do that for me. Or you should take me out.
That's wild.
Yeah? Because it's like a total rejection of those principles because of the fear that it might lead to servitude. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a massive discrepancy between submission and servitude. And most people can't tell the difference.
Problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if I submit, that means I'm your slave. And some men really want that. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Some men in your area that you might be dating want you to be their slave. But some men don't.
Because they grew up listening to Britney Spears, innit?
Who? The men?
Fam, it was on Top of the Pops. It was on... Don't act... Listen, I hate when man them act like that, innit? Don't act like you never listened to the box. Don't act so... Bro, we had to press record
what
and
song?
play.
I'm talking about what song? I'm not...
Oh, Slave for You.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Britney, you did a thing, innit? Now, again, you know, so... What you want to be?
And she came with the toxic thing as well. Britney was lashing it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Fam, yeah, but it's bad because she's bare bipolar, fam. Like, she had, she's so lucky.
Yeah, fam.
I was like, all right then, yeah. All right. I'm getting mixed messages, innit? You're talking about hit me. Yeah, exactly. You're a toxic slave the other day. Telling man to hit you one more time. Bro. Hey, listen.
It's mad, isn't it?
Bro, it's crazy.
But then this is what happens when you let things control you and you don't decipher what's going on and the difference between entertainment, innit?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And some people are doing it for entertainment. I know a lot of people online who have a persona as being like, women need to do this, men need to do this, women need to do this. It's a persona that they use to breed controversy so that they can get more clicks, get more likes.
Yeah.
They can get men who really want to, wow, yeah, I'd love for women to do that to me, innit? And I want to be like him. He drives 10 Lambos and that. Yeah, he's driving 10 Lambos because you pay £100 in it every month to be on his course.
Yeah.
That's why he's driving Lambos. You feel what I'm saying? You're funding his lifestyle.
Do you know what? Yeah, that stuff, separate topic, innit? But that stuff always, I don't know, innit? I'm like, stupid!
No.
Like, you know, like, because sometimes, I'm just like, are you guys mad, innit? Or are you mad, innit? Because you're like, raw. Man hates this guy, you know. I hate this guy so much. But you still talk about him. And then people buy his tickets. And then they get... And I'm like, do you not understand, that you lot, us as a community, innit? Or us as people, innit?
They're giving shine.
We create the monsters that... Bro, like... We made... Bro, like...
I remember
that song, the Arabic song that just came on, innit? We have decided, as a community, that song is wavy, innit? We decided, that Crazy Frog, was actually one of the biggest things, in 2002 or something like that, or whenever it came out. We decided that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, there's some psychology to it. Yes, but if you click it and you watch it and you share it and you create the culture. And so for me, I always find it mad, how people. So even this debate with women, innit? I'm like, do you guys not know, that you guys have created this? Men have created women who understand that we over-sexualize women and so create OnlyFans because they want bread. Because Cardi told them that broke guys don't deserve no pussy. Do you know what I'm saying? So they were like, all right, let me get my money up because if I'm broke and he's broke, then I can't tell him he don't deserve no coochie. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I'm up, then I can tell him that he don't deserve no coochie. So
it's a value game.
He's got to go to the next level.
And this is what some people don't want to accept. It's a value game.
Yeah,
like when people who's that guy again? Kevin Samuels. When
When
Kevin he gets on and he rips people in it.
Yeah.
He loves ripping women in it. And this is what you have. He's able to do that because he now has a platform. He now has an authority and he has a voice in it. It's like, yeah, but you're not even a married man.
And some of these women go on the show.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of these women go on the show knowing that you're gonna get ripped.
Yeah.
What did you think, bro?
Yeah, but but they're doing it for the. You know what Miles was talking about in the last episode.
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen it, go check it out. Innit? He was talking about that being on camera effect. Where they're like, yeah, I want to be on camera. Same reason people apply to be on Love Island. They want to be on that camera. They know what's going to happen to them. You're going to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen, but you still want to do it.
You weigh up the risk.
And also, some people have a huge ego. And they're like, I'm going to be the one to tell him about himself. But they don't realize this is a show.
Yeah.
Things are getting cut, clipped, chopped.
Yeah.
And then when it comes out, you look like a moron. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's been edited that way.
Yeah.
But he occupies a certain thing. A lot of the time nowadays we've put money at the top of everything, innit? Someone could be incompetent, someone could be vulgar, someone could be like completely against. So imagine the philosophies you have for raising a child.
Yeah.
Somebody who completely is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
But you respect them because they got money. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, people have put money front and center. Like Cardi saying, broke guys gonna get no.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Do you know that one time Jeff Bezos was broke?
Yeah.
Well, go on. Someone still gave him coochie.
Yeah.
And now he's worth something $1 billion.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Now you're looking back like, I could have hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that be your only marker.
Yeah.
Like, don't let that be your only marker. And don't be a person who treats people poorly because they're down sometimes. Because you might be down sometimes and you're going to need somebody to either give you some words of encouragement or... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just be another human being. We all need love, you dumb with people.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? And that's a line taken from my brother right here when he did his performance. You know what I'm saying? That one is stuck in my head still.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Oh, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. But I think to round this whole thing up, innit? Because it's been very messy.
It's been fun, though.
Yeah, it's been all over the place, innit? But I think the point that I want to try and make is this. If you are a competent person, you inspire confidence in other people and they're willing to do things for you that they might not be willing to do for other people.
No, definitely.
That sometimes comes across to the wider environment as submission. Maybe it is. Women, if your man is a competent man and he's fit to lead you, it's not always wahala, okay? Feel me? You see, Hera got cheated on bare times by Zeus. She was still queen of the mountain. No, you know what? I'm joking.
Hey, that is where we're gonna call it a rap, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me point out I'm joking as well, innit? Like, bloody hell, don't let your man cheat on you. Have some self-respect and all that. Oh, jeez. Anyway, My name is Sammy.
My name is Dun.
And we've been the family.
Bow.